Hey dwarves, welcome to episode number 26 of our Skyward Sword Let's Play. In the last episode, we made our way through the Fire Sanctuary dungeon. Um, and that's basically where we left off. Fought Girahim again.
Right,
That really tough
I
fight.
I don't even know how to describe that, man.
Yeah, I surprisingly don't know how I beat him either.
It was very, very close.
Yeah, I had one heart left. I should probably see what we're supposed to do. Objective. Seal Temple, that's where we go. Current play session, 2 minutes. Alright. Let's go. Alright. Sealed grounds. What is this?
Huh.
Somebody's been busy.
Huh. For a second, I thought it wasn't gonna open.
I thought so too.
Oh, look, he's still here. Oh, I guess he doesn't have a way back up there, does he?
Nope.
I was just about to go, what, you're not gonna talk to them first?
Yes, Lord. There can be no doubt. The sacred flames that have purified this blade. Well done, Link. That sword holds tremendous power. The power is a sacred force. It is a divine... What?
Nothing.
I honestly didn't hear you. It is a divine power left to us by the gods of old, the same power that is spoken of in the Ballad of the Goddess. To look upon you is to see that same great power now flowing through you and the sword you carry. Come, Link, you must now open the gate of time.
Wait. Isn't that the thing that Girahim was asking you to do? That guy definitely
Yeah.
followed you, and he's following you in there. I'm calling it now.
Yeah.
Like, he knows you know where it is. There's no way. Oh, God. It's him, isn't he? Oh, it's that same thing. Okay,
Yeah.
great.
So it goes. Let's imprison it again.
Alright, bring it on. This is what I've been waiting for. It's time to break out my new toy. Trust me, that flabby bag of teeth doesn't stand a chance. Well, what are we waiting for? I'm heading out there. Is Groose about to die? And then he's just like, oh boy. You want to save?
Imagine it didn't open again. It was just
Groose
sealed.
Definitely die. Groose used the blowtorch to weld the doors together. Hey, Link. Oh, he's the one that built this thing. Duh. Try not to drool on your shirt as you stare at this amazing super weapon I've been working on.
That's a big
Build a
bomb.
catapult? I call it the Groosinator. Where did he find such a big bomb flower? I know that's what you were about to ask, but yeesh.
Yeah.
Leaves you speechless, doesn't it? That's only natural. You wouldn't believe how much time I put into building this beauty. Here, check it out. I can just see the old lady watching him build this thing like this moron. First, I got all these fences cluttering the area out of the way. Then I laid down rails for her to run on, all by myself, of course. I don't know what came over me. I had no clue I had the talent to make something like this, you know? Anyhow, you just tell me where you want me to place my shots, and I'll put a hurting on that ugly monster. I don't care how beefy you are, you're bound to stumble for a few moments after taking one of my big bombs to the body. Hang on, though. That monster showed up a smidge sooner than I was expecting. There are a few final adjustments I gotta make before she can move on the rails I put down. I'll call out to you when she's ready for action. Till then, do whatever you can to hold off that beast.
Oh.
You know,
I don't like the sound of that.
I didn't expect them to give Groose any redeeming qualities. It's cool that he's been straight up told he has nothing to do with this and he's still willing to help. I kind of expected him to just sulk angrily for the rest of the game.
Yeah. Oh, he's red now. Oh, and he's got arms.
Oh, he's got arms.
The Imprisoned version 2.
Look at that. Seems our ugly little friend grew himself a pair of hands. Great timing. I hope it knows how to catch, because my machine has a mean right arm. When she's all loaded up, I'll let you know. Until then, why are you talking? Just get it ready.
Yeah.
Do what you need to do to stop it. I will say the arms definitely make it look a little less goofy.
Yeah, it still looks goofy.
Yeah, definitely. But the you know what? Actually, those things are so long it might be funnier.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna have to take care of the arms first, I guess. Hey, Link. The machine's all loaded and ready to smash. If that flabby sack of teeth tries to climb the wall, I can blast it off from here with the bomb. When you want some backup from me, just send me the signal with... Alright, it's time for Groose to explode into action. Adjust the machine's position with and aim at your target. I thought you were doing it. Once you finish aiming, press to launch a bomb. If it hits, you'll stun that scaly sucker. If you forget the controls, press anytime you're in control of the Groosinator to review the basics. Ha! She packs a mean punch, doesn't she? I tell you, I was in love the first time I pulled this lever. I'll start loading her back up with another bomb, so keep beating on Big Ugly until I give you a signal.
Come on.
That's probably not the best place to stand.
Yeah, I can't see. Go right underneath.
I guess he's ready. It looks like it's sleepwalking.
Knocked him down.
Yeah. What
Well, I
is that
can't
supposed
see.
to be looking at? Yikes.
Yeah, I can't do anything. Right in the gut. There we go, one. That's still gross.
Tell me why the big evil is a walking sock puppet again?
No, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, it's not worth it. Like, it clearly did damage, but not enough. I like how the bombs only seem to be a mild inconvenience. Like, yeah, it stuns it, but it's more like it's going, what keeps falling on me more than actually being stunned by the bomb? Bruce, you wanna hurry up?
Oh, I fell.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna save you, Goose. That's two.
I'm alive! Nope. Here he goes. Bro thinks he's a worm now.
Well, I stopped him. That's so gross. Oh no, it's getting very close. God. Got him. I think that's it. Just can I make it in time? Yeah, I know you're there, Bruce. I don't think I need you right now. That was an actually pretty tough fight. Now, Link, strike the ceiling spike with the Skyward Strike and restore the seal. Quickly!
Still can't tell if that movement is necessary or if it's just Link being his usual dramatic self.
Yeah.
Hey! Nice work there, Link. Course you couldn't have done it without me, but no need to thank Groose. I know I saved your tail. Now let's get that gate of time thing up and running. I'll go on ahead. Let's? What part do you think you have in this?
Right.
Although, I do have to admit he helped.
Yeah,
Begrudgingly.
he did. I'm just grabbing some hearts. Man, that fight took 15 minutes.
Dang.
Yeah. It seems you were successful in imprisoning the monster again. You have my thanks, Link. As do you, Groose. I do not wish to dwell on what may have happened if you two hadn't been here.
Aw, you give me too much credit, Granny. You were the one who got me to stop feeling sorry for myself and put my energy into doing what I could to help. It was her idea.
I did what was necessary to get you to realize your full potential. Link, you must wonder just what it is you have been fighting out there in the Great Pit. There is much I could tell you, but suffice to say it is the root of the evil we face. When you pass through the Gate of Time, you shall learn more. We may seal it and reseal it into its prison 1,000 times, but it will always shatter the bonds that confine it. Such is its awesome power. We must destroy it at its source, or suffer this fate again and again. There is no time to lose. Hit the gate with a Skyward Strike.
Come on already. Charge that sword of yours with the sacred force stuff Granny was talking about and zap the Gate of Time. Right, Granny?
Indeed. Now, Link, go to the gate.
You ever notice Bruce's hair is actually really similar to Granny's shawl thing?
Yeah.
I wonder if that was intentional or not.
I don't know. I just realized that's a bird going after the Triforce.
Huh.
I don't know if you saw that.
I didn't, but I see it now. Same. Okay.
Are we playing Tetris now?
I think it's the goddess playing Tetris. That's not the shape I thought that was going to turn into.
No.
Huh? Okay, this is actually really, really cool.
Yeah. I think this was the coolest thing in the game.
I think so. Although that boss that was the next suit of armor was really cool.
Yeah. Do not. What was her voice again?
Something about what you were trying.
Do not fear it, Link. This is what we have waited for. At long last, the gate has been reactivated. Something like that. Standing before you is a path that transcends the flow of time. It is a portal to the past, to the very place where Zelda now waits.
My mission done. I can now die in peace.
Wow.
Nah, don't worry about me. I'm gonna hang back here, Link. Yeah, he's terrified to go through that thing. That stupid monster doesn't know when to quit, and Granny here keeps yapping on and on about how we never know when it might bust free again. Someone's gotta stick around and guard the place. Might as well be me.
That is a creepy smile.
It really is. It's
Let's-
just too wide.
Yeah.
Besides, if I'm not here, who's gonna look out for the old girl? And you know what? Nah, forget about it. I love his walk.
Yeah.
When you see Zelda, tell her I said, "What's up?"
I totally heard you say Zelda.
Smacks his head on it and falls back. How do we open this thing again?
What is this? Twilight Princess?
I haven't played enough Twilight Princess to get that.
I've beaten Twilight Princess many times, and that looks very similar to the portal from there.
Fair enough. Temple of Hylia. Oh, look who it is! Was Impa me or you?
I think it
we-
was me. Yeah, it was me.
Was I the other Sheikah or were you both Sheikahs?
No, it was me.
For both of
At
them?
last, I have been expecting you, Link. You are doubtless overwhelmed, so I will explain things as simply as I can. This is the Temple of Hylia, though it will come to be known as the Sealed Temple sometime in the future. You stand in the past, ages before your own time. Here, the goddess Hylia has only just sealed away demise. Demise?
Yeah, demise.
And that little time has passed since the goddess has sent the outcropping of rock into the sky that would one day become Skyloft. It is true to its name. You have passed through the gate of time to an era in the distant past.
And you're still late.
And you're still late. You will have many questions, but for now, you must proceed back through the great doors behind you. It is there that the person you've risked life and blood to defend waits for you. Zelda? Zelda!
Yay! What are you wearing?
You've come so far, Link. I'm glad you could make it. I imagine Impa filled you in on everything. We've traveled very far from home, to the distant past. In this era, the wounds inflicted on the land during the battle between the goddess and the Demon King known as Demise. I thought the Demon King was Ganondorf.
Just keep going. I know about this stuff because of how many YouTube videos about these games I've watched. It'll be explained.
Okay. All the fairy tales about the war we heard growing up in Skyloft, incredible as it may seem, they appear to be all too real. I think it's time you learn the whole story. Let me try to explain. The old gods created a supreme power that gave anyone who possessed it the ability to shape reality and fulfill any desire. They call it the Triforce. In his thirst to make the world his own, Demise readied a massive army of monsters for war. He sought to take the Triforce for himself by force. This sounds exactly like Ganondorf.
Just keep getting. You'll know by the end of the game, at least.
The goddess feared for her people. She used her power to send both them and the Triforce into the sky on a slice of earth she cut away from the land. This floating rock became the new home of our people. In time, it came to be known as Skyloft. After a long and fierce battle, the goddess Hylia succeeded in sealing away Demise. However, soon after the Demon King was imprisoned, it became clear that the seal would not hold long against his fearsome power. Hylia had suffered grave injuries in her battle with the Demon King. She knew that if he broke free again, there would be no stopping him. And if the Demon King were to free himself, it would mean the end of the world for all beings of this land. In order to put an end to the Demon King, Hylia devised two separate plans and set them both into motion.
Is that what you've been doing this whole time, Zelda? Reading? While I've been going through dungeons, you've just been reading?
First, she created Fi. She made the spirit that resides in your sword to serve a single purpose, to assist her chosen hero on his mission. Her second plan was to abandon her divine form and transfer her soul into the body of a mortal. She made the sacrifice, as you may have likely guessed, so that the supreme power created by the gods could one day be used. For while the supreme power of the Triforce was created by the gods, all of its power can never be wielded by one. Knowing this power was her last and only hope, the goddess gave up her divine powers and her mortal form. You've probably figured it out by now, haven't you, Link? You are the chosen hero, and I, Zelda, am the goddess reborn as a mortal. Well, that's a twist I didn't know.
I have a lot more questions about this. Namely, who are the old gods? That's a can of worms I was not expecting.
Yeah.
Like, I thought there were just like four, the goddess and the those
The
other
goddess and the
ladies whose
goddess and the
names I
goddess.
can't remember. Yeah, the goddess and the goddess and the goddess and another goddess.
The day of the ceremony, Girahim's tornado tossed me out of the sky and down to the world below. I was nearly captured by the demonic forces, but I was rescued at the last moment by the old woman who lives in the sealed grounds. I had no memory at all of my existence as Hylia, but she explained it to me. She helped me to remember who I was and what I had to do. I set out to pray at the goddess statues located in each temple across the land. Each statue stirred up memories within me. After I visited them all, Impa, an agent of the goddess, led me here, to the past. All of this was part of the same great effort to prevent the revival of Demise. Stripped of his true physical form by the seal that binds him, he takes the shape of an abomination. But even in his hideous state, he's more than capable of devouring this land, if we allow him to do what he desires. We must stop him from freeing himself from the seal that imprisons him, at any cost. That is why I intend to remain here in this time and place, to sustain the seal as best as I can. As long as I continue this vigil, we may be able to prevent the Demon King from fully reviving himself in our own time.
Pretty sure that's not how it works.
I must maintain the seal that that I created so long ago, and keep it strong for as long as I am able.
Oh yeah, postpone it for like, what, 30 years? Great idea.
Yeah. With the memories of my former life returning to me, I can see now that this is my purpose. Link, the goddess created Phi and the great blade she is a part of for a very specific reason. For the task of standing against Demise, and the monstrous form he now assumes rests solely on your soldiers. Back in our own time, you've already driven him back into his prison twice now. I can't thank you enough for that, Link. During your long journey, you've grown so much. Yeah, his face! He's like, whoa!
He's like, what are you talking about?
You learned wisdom from solving devious puzzles and traps. You gained power by honing and tempering both yourself and your sword. And by overcoming the trials set before you by the goddess, you found true courage. Now that those qualities reside in you, you are worthy of wielding the power the old gods left behind for our kind. You can claim the Triforce. Valiant hero, you have endured many hardships and journeyed far in your quest to reach this place. Along your travels you have found wisdom, power, and courage, and for this I shall bless your sword with the goddess's power. May it give you and your sword the strength to drive back the abomination that threatens this land. The mark you see upon the back of your hand is proof that you are the hero of legend, and that within you dwells sacred power. It is the mark of the Triforce. Stand now, Link. Draw your sword.
I think we might only have like 1 or 2 episodes left.
Maybe. The goddess has blessed your blade, and the Master Sword has at last achieved its ultimate form. The sword is now imbued with the mythical power to drive back demons, and only Link may wield it.
Before it was the Master Sword, now it's officially the sword that seals the darkness.
Link, before I say another word, I feel like I owe you an apology.
You do.
You see, the mark of the Triforce on your hand is a symbol of the greatest power in this world. If you can obtain the actual Triforce, we will have the power to vanquish Demise once and for all. The problem is, among the countless souls in this world, only a select few, those with an unbreakable spirit, can wield its might. It's impossible to know the true reason why the old gods created the Triforce, but I have a theory of my own. The gods created the Triforce, yet they specifically designed it so that their own kind could never use its power. Somehow, I think that may have been their way of giving hope to all the mortal beings of this land. Which brings us back to you. To face Demise and give the land hope, the goddess Hylia needed someone with an unbreakable spirit. That someone is you, Link. But spirit alone wasn't enough. You had to overcome many trials and awaken the hero within yourself, so that you could wield that supreme power. And so I knew that if it meant saving Zelda, you would throw yourself headfirst into any danger, without even a moment's doubt. I used you. I can't begin to tell you how sorry I am for pulling you into all this, Link. But you have to understand this is a war, and the fate of the land hangs in the balance. I need your strength to tip the scales in our favor. All that may be well-intentioned and true, but it doesn't mean it's right, and it doesn't excuse my actions. But I'm prepared to pay the price for what I've done. To ensure that the seal holds, I will remain here in this time, deep in sleep, for thousands of years.
Oh, okay. That works.
Link, I can't say it enough. I'm so sorry for the way I had to involve you in this. But until my memory of things before our lifetime returned to me, I had no idea we were fated to carry such a heavy destiny. Before all this, I was happy just spending my days hanging around with you in Skyloft. I wanted that feeling to last forever. Well, it's true that I am highly reborn. I'm still my father's daughter and your friend. I'm still your Zelda. When Demise is finally gone, there will be no more need for the seal that binds him, and then I'll be able to wake up. So I'm going to ask you a favor, Sleepyhead. Ever since we were kids, I'd always be the one to wake you up when you slept in. But this time, when all this is over, will you come to wake me up? I promise. This is Four Swords Adventure all over again.
Is it? That's another one I played like very little of, but did play some of. Same with the Minish Cap.
Yeah, I played Minish Cap a little bit too.
I'd like to see the Minish make a comeback.
Yeah. The music.
I can't hear it. Well, barely.
It's very quiet and solemn. I see you've said goodbye. Now you must keep the promise you made to her. You must find the Triforce. Return to your time. There is work to be done there. Do not fear for Zelda. I will watch over her here. Go now and fulfill your destiny.
So you've returned. Then you know everything. On the other side of that gate, Zelda waits, suspended in a sleep without end. But do not despair, for she's still alive and well. True to legend, the Triforce is the one thing with the power to vanquish demise. It is thought to have been hidden within Skyloft by the goddess. Sadly, that is all we know of where it rests. All other clues to its whereabouts have been lost through the ages. Link, you have likely come to the same conclusion, but I will spell it out just the same. The key to finding the Triforce must be in Skyloft. Go now, Link. Find the Triforce.
Whoa, whoa there, hold up. Link, there's something I gotta tell you. So, Zelda, how's she holding up? Was she okay when you saw her? That's terrible. It's gotta be so hard for the poor girl. But you're gonna do something about this mess, right? Link, I've made up my mind. I'm not going back. I'm staying right here with Granny. Don't look so bummed out. Do I look sad? Nah. I'm doing what I want to do. I don't know how to explain it. I got this feeling in my belly that there's work to do here. Someone's gotta watch that big ugly monster, and someone's gotta make sure Granny's doing alright. It ain't as action-packed as what you're doing, but maybe this is my destiny. You know what I mean? Besides, it's not so bad here. Living up in the sky was okay, I guess, but don't you just love the way it smells down here? What? It's not weird to say. Check it out. Zelda and Granny have brought life back to the land here. I bet even the weakest sapling could grow into one beast of a tree in soil like this. It'd brighten this place up a little too. I mean, sure, it'd take a few years for it to grow, but as far as I'm concerned, I got nothing but time. It's weird to say out loud, but that's just how I feel right now. So, yeah, you know, when you get back to Skyloft, do me a favor and let people know I'm doing okay down here. Colin and Stritch might get a little emotional since they look up to me, but you tell them I'm happy, okay? Thanks, Link.
No problem, Grace.
So were we supposed to plant something there in the past, or...?
Maybe. Actually, I'm gonna end the episode here. If you guys enjoyed the episode, please leave a like, comment what you liked or disliked about the episode, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.